Take it out. Is that an option? It's just okay, hi guys. So sorry. Matt said he needed a sour straw crystal for this. Okay. Hi everyone. If you don't know us, I'm Nicole.
And I'm Matt. And we have been so lucky to have been by Crystal and Zach's side throughout their entire love story.
A story that started 8 years ago, as we've said a million times today. But the funny thing is, if Crystal listened to us at all, we may have never made it to this point. Because when Crystal told us maybe a month into these two knowing each other that she was going home for Thanksgiving with his family, we said, run for the fucking hills.
Pro and con board, everything. Like with everything else in her life, she did not care what we had to say. And did she prove us wrong? Just this one time.
Truly only this one. Although if we're honest, in the early days, Crystal also had no clue how this would all unfold and transform her life either. Or, I don't know, there certainly may have been a few things she chose not to share.
Watching Crystal and Zach grow together and literally grow up together has been such an honor and a privilege. They have learned how to navigate conflict, support each other, celebrate each other's successes, and even when to just say, get over it, you're being ridiculous.
That's for that.
Crystal found the calmest, most supportive partner on the planet to level out her most anxious days. And Zach found the fiercely loving and protective partner who will stop at nothing for those she cares about.
You guys may notice, or maybe not, because neither one of us here has a +1 tonight, because we have a pretty tragic relationship history. But statistically, 1/3 of the friend group should have some success, and we're so very happy that it's you. And you both show everyone around you each day what it looks like to fully embrace another person for who they are. And it's both of your abilities to celebrate your differences that truly sets you apart.
Crystal, you inspire us every day to be the best versions of ourselves and follow our dreams. You are unashamed to be yourself no matter the context. You fight for what is right in the world. You tell us the hard truths when they're needed. And every once in a while, you say or do something that makes us want to rip our hair out. But that is a small price to pay for the honor of your friendship.
Zach. This could sound really like Crystal's vows, ironically. Zach, from cooking for us anytime.
A true artist with focaccia.
Texting about whatever the new gossip is, bonding over live music, not batting an eye when we just drop by. We wrote these before Crystal, by the way. And even knowing when to give us a small dash of us time. You truly have also been such a great friend to us. The way you tackle any challenge with a laugh and never sweat the small stuff is inspiring, and it'll go a long way in building the happiness in life that you both deserve.
We could spend this entire reception telling you stories of the life the three of us have shared, from being kicked out of clubs together to late night study sessions with a bottle of vermouth.
It was an accident. It was meant to be wine.
To shepherding me back to GW while high on anesthesia after my surgery. I really could have made that walk if you let me. To traveling to Pittsburgh for Taylor Swift.
The story of us getting there was known.
To the look on Crystal's face when the three of us found this perfect wedding dress, and how the stars totally aligned for the three of us to go back together to pick it up.
You guys show everyone in your life what true love is and support. And we are so lucky to be a part of it. We would love to give you some sage words of wisdom, but honestly, if the past several years are any indication, you really don't need them. We know that life's greatest triumphs and challenges are still coming your way, and we know that you will embrace them and tackle them as a team. Remember that you guys are each other's biggest cheerleaders and that no burden is too big and too heavy when you share it.
Thank you all for coming here to celebrate Crystal and Zach's incredible love story. I know they have touched each and every one of your lives, and we can confidently say that you have all touched theirs as well. We hope everyone continues to support and love the two of them as they embark on this new journey together.
As you all may know, if you know Crystal, you know this, that she is an avid book reader. She really loves to read about romance, but ironically, she has been the main character of the most beautiful love story this whole time. The past 8 years have had chapters. Sorry, this is way longer than 2 minutes, guys. The past 8 years have had chapters full of friendship, family, and love.
And through it, there's been character development, slow burns, enemies to besties, smut, internal conflict, and a spin-off here and there. Tonight, as we're all here present in this beautiful epilogue, we look forward to seeing what the next installment of Crystal and Zach's life will bring.
We love you guys so much, and we are so happy to be here celebrating you guys. And with all of you, please join us in raising a glass for Crystal and Zach and the life they are building together. Cheers. Cheers.
Round of applause, please, for Nicole and Matt. Thank you so much. Next up to the mic, we invite the best man. Everyone, please give it up for Chris.
Well, good evening, everyone. Just want to start first and foremost, Zach and Crystal. I would like to begin by congratulating you both. It is incredible to see so many friends and family gathered here today for this beautiful moment on a beautiful night. I've had the pleasure of knowing Zach for well over a decade now, and Lord knows where the time has flown by. We started from our preteen days in middle school classes, moved through high school where we spent countless nights stuffing ourselves with way too much Wawa and listening to Post Malone nonstop. Then on to college, where we road tripped up north to our neighbors over the border in Canada. Great job in Toronto, of course. And now, the years that have followed, bonding over our shared love of John Mayer music, fantasy football, and obscure pop culture references, of course. I think I can speak for everyone here today when I say that we all knew that this day would come. I still remember the early days of college when all of our friend group first came back home for the holidays for break. Zach excitedly told us that he had met someone special down at school here. And to say that he had then hyped up his then girlfriend would be quite the understatement. A little while later, I had the pleasure of meeting Crystal at none other than a Jets and Steelers football game. And of course, wonderful time tailgating and getting to know Crystal and drinking some of Mrs. Jones's famous sangria, of course. We were naturally enemies at the time of the game, of course, given our sports allegiance. But afterwards, I quickly considered Crystal to be a great friend. From the beginning, it was abundantly clear that Crystal was not only a great person, but a great fit for Zach. It is and always has been abundantly clear that Crystal is Zach's North Star. Just like how you are Aaron Tvei's #1 fan, Zach is absolutely yours. Over the years, it has been amazing to see you guys grow as you've taken life head on together. Whether it be through navigating life in DC and setting up shop here, where K-Street will always have a special place in our hearts, of course, or grinding through the trials and tribulations of law school and work, or most importantly, becoming great parents to the world's best dog, Max, where hopefully I still own the title of the cool godfather, so sorry about that, guys. You guys have built such a wonderful, beautiful life together and support each other through thick and thin in all of life's endeavors. The relationship that you both have developed and continue to grow is nothing short of beautiful, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, truly. Your ability to care, protect, and love each other and remain true to yourselves is incredible. And just a few signs of how strong your shared life has become and will continue to be forever. And trying to think of a few words to describe your relationship was tough at first, but the best way that I can describe it is that you're both unapologetically yourselves. Since the time that I met you both, you guys remain true to yourselves and the values that you both hold dear. Zach, your wittiness, humor, and of course your insane musical prowess, along with Crystal's empathy, kindness, and selflessness, have all been clear on display for as long as I've known you guys. You guys have built such a beautiful life here together, and I wish you both nothing but a lifetime of happiness, love, laughter, and of course a few Harry Styles and Dead & Company concerts along the way. Let's all raise our glasses and toast to the new Mr. and Mrs. Congratulations, we love you.
Round of applause, please, for Chris. Thank you so much. All right, before we get started with the party, we're going to play a quick game called the Table Dash. Antes de comenzar la fiesta, vamos a jugar el juego Table Dash. The way this works is, I'm going to play one song, and Crystal and Zach will run to each table to take photos. Voy a poner una canción, y Crystal y Zach correrán a cada mesa para tomar fotos. The game is we have to get through every table